Do you love the game? Basketball to make a better world. This is our game. Play it straight.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
No worries dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman natin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best-ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Action heats up here in ENDERUN Gymnasium as Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup resumes with 2 games for today, which promises to be an exciting one. Good afternoon, basketball fans, and we are live here, like what we said, here in ENDERUN Gymnasium for the continuation of the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup, and welcome to a weekend filled of basketball action here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup, and of course, which features the college heavyweights in basketball, Mapua Cardinals and NU Bulldogs, and later will be St. Dominic and ADAMSON Falcons. And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kiko Malikdem along with Benny Benitez and of course Bianca Tagardas. We bring you the action here in the Pinoy Liga Cup. So right now, Boss Benny, what can you say about this game ba?
It's a titanic matchup. Good afternoon, Kiko. Good afternoon, Bianca. The NCAA champion going up against potentially one of the Final Four contenders in this coming UAAP Season 88, the NU Bulldogs.
Yes, as of course, lahat dito excited na, and of course makikita natin ngayon yung team standings for the current tournament. Makikita natin kung saan ba nakapwesto ang mga teams na maglalaro for today. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, marami ang excited kasi sinasabi nga natin heavyweight itong mga naglalabanan as we take a look at the team standings.
So for Group Prime, we have the UP Fighting Maroons Team 1 at 4-0. So, next is UST Growling Tigers with a 1-2 record, same with the Benil Blazers. And then we have the Blue Dragons of the Diliman Colleges with a 1-1 record, same with the Perpetual Altas team. At ito namang JRU Heavy Bombers with a 0-1 and the same as the LPU Pirates. Well, for the Group Edge naman, Kiko and Benny, we have the UP Fighting Maroons Team 2 at a 3-1 record, followed by the St. Dominic College of Asia PIKEMEN at 2-1, and then ADAMSON and NU at 1-0. And we have the Guangming College Flying Dragons at 1-3, and the Mapua Cardinals at 0-1, and of course the EAC Generals at 0-2.
At syempre, nasabi nga natin, nakita natin ang standings, ang NU with 1-0 against Mapua with 0-1. And the match at hand, like what you said, the NU Bulldogs at ang Mapua Cardinals. When we talk about this game naman nito, Boss Ben, itong game na to, sinasabi natin, yung mga previous games, pwede natin kalimutan kasi alam natin what these teams can bring to the table.
Yes, ang sabi nga natin, si NU Bulldogs, they're one of the best teams. Nangyari lang sa kanila last year, they missed out on the Final Four because of injury. But in their previous game, ang ginawa nila, they dominated the Guangming Flying Dragons 78-58. It was all dominations from all ends, from the big man to the small men of the NU Bulldogs. They were just too dominant during that game.
And of course, pag sinabi natin NU Bulldogs, ito yung mga sinasabi nating players to watch out for, key players para sa game na to. Sa NU Bulldogs, syempre papangunahan sila ng kanilang FSA na si Omar John, na dyan si Jake Figueroa and Jolo Navarro. Ano ba ang susi para manalo ang NU in this game?
Well, they have to protect the ball at the same time, shoot better from the trifecta. They have a three-headed monster sa swing. Nandyan yung dalawang Jolo at saka si Jake Figueroa. And then yung bigs nila, Omar Jan, di pa nga natin nakikita si Colin Sakowe and si Mo Diaz sana kung maglalaro siya. But this is a very, very solid team that they have, Kiko.
And of course, kumuha naman tayo ng balita. So Bianca, ikaw nakakausap ng mga coaches prior to this game. Ano ba yung mga sinasabi nila o sinishare na ng balita sa iyo?
Well, Kiko and Benny, nakausap ko nga si Coach Jeff Napa kanina at sabi nga na medyo tight daw ang schedule ng NU Bulldogs following yung pagbalance nila with ACADS and their commitments din with their other off-season leagues. But apart from that, for today, wala nga itong si Steve Nash Enriquez at si Jolo Manansala due to academic requirements. Pero nandito naman si Jake Figueroa, and of course, we haven't seen Omar John here in court today. At sabi pa nga ni Jake Figueroa, may class pa daw siya after this game. But luckily, there's also the juniors, the Bullpups present right now. So we'll hope and we'll see kung madadala ba ng Bullpups itong winning spirit nila here in the seniors team.
So punta naman tayo on the other side of the fence. Ito yung Mapua Cardinals. Of course, masama yung pagkasimula nila sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup as we see the previous game.
Yeah, 85 to 61. Dinominate naman sila ng Saint Dominic, PIKEMEN. Ano? Wala naman dyan si MVP Clint Escamis, but nandyan sila Drex de los Reyes. Still, I think this will be a bounce back game for the Cardinals.
And of course, pag sinabi natin Mapua, na dyan yung mga key players. Mga players to watch out for, makikita natin. Siyempre, kasama na dyan dapat si Clint Escamis. But unfortunately, last game kasi wala nga si Clint Escamis. But for players to watch out, yung mga magagandang performance from the previous game, na dyan si Yam Concepcion, Ivan Lazarte, and of course, si Drex de los Reyes din. And of course, Boss Ben, ano ba ang kailangan gawin ng Mapua para manalo sa game na to?
Shoot better from the field and ano lang sila, they have to really go with the flow dun sa kanilang game plan kasi they have a very nice combination, Bianca and Kiko, ng mga wings nila. Yan talaga, very athletic yung mga yan. Now to look after Yam Concepcion slowly getting out of his shell. Yan ang nangyayari sa kanya. So let's see.
So Bianca, ikaw naman, kinausap mo yung side ng Mapua. Ano ba ang nakuha mong chika?
Well, compared to last game where a lot of Team A players are actually absent as they are still recovering from their US trip, which serves as their reward from their championship stint in Season 100 of the NCAA. This time, kompleto na sila and conditioned na sila to play. There's Clint Escamis, there's JC Recto, and also TJ Abdullah is now healed from his shoulder injury. So this is going to be a really exciting one kasi makikita natin sila all together. They're now complete and ready to play.
Bago natin pakawalan ikaw, Bianca, anong fearless forecast mo for this game? Kasama ka na dapat dito.
Well, Kiko and Benny, if I were to predict kung sino bang mananalo for this game, I'd say this is a fair match between the two. Knowing that marami ang wala na veterans dito sa NU Bulldogs. Well, for the Mapua Cardinals naman, well, they're bouncing back for this game. Pero who knows? Kasi this is the first game of those na galing pa ng US trip.
Right.
Ikaw, Boss Ben, ano wala?
Mapua ako kasi NCAA.
Yes. Ako naman Enyo kasi parang after their yung they failed to reach the UAAP Final Four, naging lalong gutom sila eh. So tignan natin, Mapua o Enyo. Abangan natin mga kaliga at habang inaabangan natin ang pagsisimula ng laro, punta natin ang ating venue announcer for the introduction of the players.
First match, National University versus Mapua University. Live on the official Facebook and YouTube channel, Pinoyliga Cup. This is the 2025 Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 4. Let's begin the excitement. Here's the starting lineup for the National University Bulldogs. At forward number 20, Jake Figueroa. Guard number 16, Jello Santiago. Playing center number 14, Jedrick Solomon. Power forward number 9, Vince Reyes. And at point guard number 12, Reynard Humamoy. The head coach is Jeff Napa. Starting for Mapua Cardinals. Coming in at center number 40, Joe Gulapa. At forward number 34, Yam Concepcion. Point guard number 26, Ivan Lazarte. At forward number 5, JC Recto. Two guard number 0, Clint Escamis. Mapua Cardinals is led by Randy Alcantara. Referees for this ball game are Dennis Escaros, Elgar Escaros, and John Lesigues.
And ladies and gentlemen, here are the starters for the for both teams, we have Umamoy, Santiago, Solomon, Reyes, and Figueroa for the Bulldogs. While for the Cardinals, we have Lazarte, Escamis, Gulapa, Recto, and Concepcion. Ano bang napansin mo, Boss Ben, sa starters ng
We're
both
ready to begin. Pinoyliga.
Kiko, ang isa sa surprise or something to look forward to, the return of JC Recto for the Mapua Cardinals, because it's another swingman, another 2-3 combo guard forward na aasahan ni Coach Randy.
Parang napansin natin tong sa lineup ng Mapua, parang magkakapareho yung height nila halos eh. Oh.
Yan yung isa sa magagandang facets of the Mapua Cardinals. Positionless nga ako minsan pag tinignan mo eh.
As we take a look at Bulldogs possession. Oh, what a pass there. Ang ganda ng pasa ni number 20. And that was Jake Figueroa. Figueroa is parang sinasabi natin ginugroom siya na maging one of the key players ng team na to.
Jake Figueroa is gonna be the star of this team together with Jolo Manansala. But going to the person that shot the ball, si Vince Reyes, coming out of the ADAMSON Baby Falcons program together with Debol Garcia.
Score is 2-0. Mapua failed to convert on that possession, so bola ulit ng UP inside. Takes a shot. Reyes missing on that one. Kuha na ni Gulapa ang rebound. He has to give up that ball. Clint has the basketball. And now he crosses the timeline. Naghahanap ng papasahan. He's being guarded well by Santiago. So Santiago has the hard task of guarding the MVP. And then there is a traveling. So good defense from Vince Reyes. So parang early on, Vince Reyes is making his presence felt.
Yes, he's being tough on the post. Kanina pinostihan siya ni JC Recto pero he didn't back down. He kind of pulled the chair on JC Recto. Now, going to someone who's very familiar with the Bulldogs program na nasa Mapua na ngayon, Joe Gulapa, coming from the NU Bulldogs program from before. Ngayon, he's the lead big man for Coach Randy Alcantara together with another NU player from before, no? Si Rex de los Reyes.
So parang naging buenas ang ang Mapua kasi they got two big man na they could contribute immediately.
That's true. Ang makikita mo dito kasi si NU Bulldogs naman, they have a lot of bigs na talagang dependable. Padrones, Palicielo, and then yung dalawa nilang FSAs, Omar John and Muhammad Diazana. And syempre, naka-line up sa kanila in this tournament si Colin Sacoye, which who we haven't seen play pa, no?
Oo, parang I read across the net, no? Parang ano pa siya na he's actually thinking pa. Pero syempre mas malamang yung dugong bullpup niyan di ba?
He's keeping his options open.
Yes.
Kasi nga si NU Bulldogs, meron siyang dalawa na serviceable FSAs.
Score is 2-all, 7:19 remaining. And of course, Lazarte has the basketball. Tumira ng tres. Yes, sir, for Ivan Lazarte. 7 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. 5-2. Lamang na ang Mapua as NU will try to regroup on this play. Number 20, that is Jake Figueroa. May hawak ng bola. He gets it to Jello. Oh, for the three. Santiago missing that. Concepcion grabs the board. Binigay kay Escamis. Ilista mo na yan for Clint Escamis.
Clint Escamis coming back. Yung first game nila, yung loss against the St. Dominic Pikemen, wala si Clint Escamis. They obviously missed Clint during that game kasi walang take charge for one, and second, walang nag-control ng pace for Mapua.
Yes, ganun kalaki ang contribution ni Clint Escamis. Kahit na hindi siya umi-score yung stabilizer factor na yun.
That is true.
And then ladies and gentlemen, there's a shot clock violation, and in the meantime, Pinoyliga would like to thank the official venue partner, ENDERUN Colleges, official ticketing partner, Ticket to Me, and official outfitter, LGR. And Clint Escamis bringing down the leather. Pinasa ngayon kay number 26, Ivan Lazarte. Recto. Oh, what a pass to Lazarte. Great passing by Mapua. Unselfish basketball.
Ang ganda ng ikot ng bola ngayon ng Mapua Cardinals. I'd like to see more of JC Recto get back to his usual self for the Mapua Cardinals because kakailanganin nila si Recto. Imagine a combination of Lazarte sa pass-up, Nitura, and JC Recto.
Imagine na lang talaga dahil sobrang sasakit ang ulo ng mga opposing coaches pag nagsabay-sabay yung apat na yan.
And add to the fact na si Clint Escamis is right there, slowly picking himself up for this 101, season 101 run for the Mapua Cardinals for the NCAA.
The score is 9-2 with 5:36 remaining. Oh, what a pass. Nagpakitang gilas naman ng Enyo ngayon sa kanilang ball movement. Sabi nila, uy, hindi lang Mapua ang dapat.
In terms of ball movement for the NU Bulldogs, gusto natin makita dito how the three guards that they have, Humamoy, Tebol Garcia, and si Steve Nash Enriquez would control the pace for them and would set the place for them and be the primary decision maker sa kanila. Napaka big luxury on the part of Coach Jeff Napa and his coaching staff yung magkaroon ka ng ganong klaseng depth sa point guard position.
Definitely agree to that. At makikita mo nga, parang ano lang sila, tahimik lang. Diba? Tahimik lang yung NU. Pero once you see them play, makikita, wow, mapapanga ka na lang talaga dahil sa galing ng mga players nila. Underrated, pero galing na eh.
I got to speak to Assistant Coach Vicky Casiano. Sabi nga niya, napakadami nilang leagues ngayon na sinalihan and all leading towards a redemption season for the Bulldogs because they know they have a very good team here. It just so happened na yung first game nila against LaSalle nung season 87 na injured agad si Muhammad Diazana.
And na-derail lahat ng plano nila because of course, ganun kalaking bagay din yung sentro eh. Siya yung mag-hold forth in terms of defense inside the shaded lane. So the score is 9-3, 4:59 remaining.
Yeah, but si NU Bulldogs, you have to understand, Kiko, they were the only team to beat the final four teams of the UAAP last season. So they have that, kumbaga ano ba, yabang ba? Yabang factor. So they started out slow but they ended out real big for the UAAP and season 87.
Yes, at sinasabi nga natin na doon yung momentum coming into the next season. They ended it with a bang. Meanwhile, a three-point shot. Umamoy missing on that. Kulapa grabs that board. Escamis may hawak ng bola. Crosses the timeline pero binabantayan siya double team. He loses it. And here comes Humamoy. Layup, it's good.
Reynard Humamoy, isa sa talagang aasahan yung maturity in the point guard position. I also got to visit one of their practices. Iba, intense yung practice talaga ng NU Bulldogs.
Lalo na pag makakalaban niya malamang si Steve Nash Enriquez for that position. Lazarte with the 3-min test. Meanwhile, kunin naman natin ang side ni Bianca Tagarda dahil meron siyang balita regarding both teams. Bianca?
One of the veterans in the NU Bulldogs, that is Jake Figueroa, is stuck in a dilemma dahil nga this is not just his last year as a player but also as a college student. His co-veterans Jolo Manansala and Steve Nash Enriquez are not here due to classes at final season pa nga kaya todo kayo din si Jake with regards to his duties on and off the court. Which is why for today, kahit na may afternoon class pa siya, ay pinilit niya pa rin makalaro as he wants to enjoy the best of both worlds. Kiko and Benny?
Yes, salamat Bianca. Actually, tama yung ginagawa ni Figueroa, ni Jake, na parang you lead by example. Being the senior in the team, kailangan maging role model ka for the youngsters.
Oo, marami pa naman silang mga papasok na mga bullpups, mga recruits. They even have Laconsay from MCU. Hindi pa natin nakikita. We're hoping to see him. We also have Mark Parks.
Oh, yes.
Right now, nandito na siya, no? He's back. Dito, with Mark Parks coming in, yung 2-3 depth chart ng NU Bulldogs will get deeper. Kasi na-mention na nga natin kanina, they have si Manansala, the two Jolos, si Manansala at saka si
Navarro.
Figueroa and Francisco, nandyan na. Pero pag sinamahan pa ng Mark Park, sobrang lalalim pa yung 2-3 position for Coach Jeff Napa.
And of course, that is yung headache na parang gusto mo naman. Good headache.
It's a good problem. It's a good problem on the part of Coach Jeff Napa. And when I visited them, they were 15, 16 yung mga players nila. Pero at this point, I'm sure dumadami na rin yung mga options nila. And it's a good thing leading up, of course, to their season 88 campaign.
And of course, I kind of agree with that. Kasi yung mga papasok sa kanila, like yung mga galing sa juniors nila sa Bullpup, si Mac Alfanta, si Jid Luxin, yan yung mga talagang yung mga key players from the juniors, and integrating them sa kanilang seniors team would be a big thing para sa continuation ng program ng NU.
Si Coach Kev De Castro, the head coach of the Bullpups, is part of Coach Jeff Napa's coaching staff. Kaya yung continuity ng program at saka yung transition ng mga players, mukhang maganda from Bullpups all the way papunta ng Bulldogs.
Actually, maganda nga yung yung strategy nila. Just like sa Perpetual, di ba, si Coach Job is also part of the seniors team as coaching staff Kasi parang sila yung mag-guide through sa mga bata.
You don't have to look far kasi if you have a very strong juniors program, all you have to do is create the right partnerships with the program.
So score is 13-8, 1:38 remaining. So palpal ang attempt ng Mapua on that time. Si Cyril Gonzalez also in the game right now as NU will try to score on this possession.
Talk about Cyril Gonzalez, para siyang nire-replicate mo rin yung laro ni Clint Escamis.
Oo. Parang they're preparing life after Clint actually. Kasi syempre, sabihin natin malaking shadow yung iiwanan ni Clint. So it's better na right now pa lang talagang tinetrain na.
Yeah, very big shadow. Tama ka, Kiko. Iiwanan ni Clint Escamis.
And now here comes the Bulldog. Oh, what a pass! Ang ganda ng makikita mo talaga yung yung vision na pagpasa, and Palangka was there, libreng-libre, that led to that slam.
Yeah, they have this long bigs in Palangka kasi yung bigs niya si Palicelo at saka si Padrones, bulky naman to mga to. Ngayon meron sila lean and lanky.
And meanwhile, a miss there by Agemeni. Pero Cyril with that shot.
He's not gonna be gun shy. Si Cyril Gonzalez is a gunner.
Talagang high school pa lang yan, talagang walang katakot-takot yan pagdating ng crunch time with Cyril.
And for the UP program to recruit you is actually something na commendable sa'yo. And si Cyril came from the NU program also.
Oh yes, definitely. So makikita mo talaga, malakas talaga tong bata na to. As we see, Agemeni with that follow-up sa kanyang sariling mintes. And Agemeni, I've seen this young man play sa mga youth leagues, and he's that, parang ang taas ng motor niyan So let's wait, parang abangan natin talaga kung matatranslate ba to sa seniors division. And of course, after 10 minutes of basketball action, the score is 17-10. 7-point lead ang kalamangan ng Mapua Cardinals over NU Bulldogs. NU had a slow start, but syempre, once they got their thing going, dire-diretso na ang NU. But of course, led by Clint Escames, Cyril Gonzalez, and Yam Concepcion, naglamang ang Mapua for this first quarter of action. 17-10, babalik tayo dito sa Pinoyliga Collegiate. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Pinoy Liga would like to thank our sponsors, PinoyLiga.com, Amelie Hotel Manila, Eastern Communications, Buffalo Wings, and Things. Catch the games live via www.pusop.com, the Smart Sports Facebook page, and Pinoy Liga Cup's Facebook and YouTube channel. Of course, we'd like to say thank you to the official venue partner, ENDERUN Colleges, official ticketing partner, Ticket to Me, official outfitter, LGR, and Pinoy Liga Cup is a proud member of SBP. Back to the game, 10-17, bola ng NU. They have the possession, a three-point shot by Coloma. No good. Colonia missed that one. That could have cut the deficit to just 4 points. 9:37 remaining. I think this is a perfect opportunity for other players. Makikita mo no, walang babad na player for NU in this parang binibigyan nila ng confidence yung ibang players.
Lumalalim yung lineup ng NU. When they started out, probably a month ago, nung bumisita nga ako, Kiko, sabi sa akin nila, Coach Vic, konti pa, manipis pa, pero I think there's a few more additions sa kanilang lineup this preseason. So, malalim sila. Now, on the part of Mapua Cardinals, I also got to speak to Coach Randy Alcantara. 15-man lineup sila so far. I think they're in the process of recruiting players. And itong nakikita mong 15, this would potentially be the lineup already for the upcoming season 101.
Yes. Medyo na sila nung medyo na naguluhan sila nung they were hit by a lot of transfers.
Yes.
Oo. Pero kung nagstay yung mga yun, nako, grabe ang lakas ng Mapua na yun.
That's true, but yun naman ang dynamics, Kiko, ng recruitment and college basketball. Players come and go.
Yes.
Kaya malaking factor talaga yung continuous recruitment and talent identification for basketball programs.
Here comes NU with the layup. Pero Mintes, the score is 19-11. 8-point lead. So papupunta ngayon sa free throw line ang NU in hopes of adding to their 8-point lead as we take a look at RJ Colonia. Free throws. First one is good. Sabi nga natin, ang lalim ng backcourt ng NU. Nadyan si Humamoy. Of course, who could not forget Humamoy during his high school years. Talagang binuhat niya ang NU sa kanyang likod. And of course, nadun din si Steve Nash. Ang ganda ng transition eh. Steve Nash being the senior and then si Humamoy guiding him. And then of course, there's RJ Colonia. Score is 19-13. And here comes Mapua. TJ. Oh, a three-point shot there. Mintis nga lang. 19-13, 8-25. Colonia. Naghahanap ng papasahan. Binigay kay Patrones. Patrones, balik kay Colonia. And now inside. Oh, a jumper by Palanca Mintes. Pero rebound ni Agamenyi. Tumatakbo na ngayon ang Mapua. Mapua has the basketball. Let's see what they will do in this play. Sa pass-up, binigay kay Cyril. Cyril, he gets it inside. Oh, acrobatic shot there. Pero Mintes from TJ Abdullah, but fortunately, he will go to the line for 2 freebies.
TJ Abdullah recruited from ENDERUN Colleges. Kaya familiar na familiar si TJ Abdullah dito sa court na ito.
Medyo tayo nanibago tayo sa itsura ni TJ kasi dati parang na siya yung shave yung buhok niya kasi if I'm not mistaken, nagkaroon siya ng injury That's why he's trying to get his rhythm back. And of course, we know what TJ Abdullah can bring to the table for Mapua Cardinals, and that is, a help sa backcourt na rin.
Yes, para siyang microwave si TJ Abdullah because he's a scoring point guard. It reminds me of si Isaiah Thomas.
Oh yeah.
Small Isaiah Thomas sa
Boston
Celtics. He's like a microwave. Kaya niya, he could score at any level.
Figueroa inside, and he was fouled by TJ as he went through the hoop. 7:38 remaining.
We saw the mismatch there kay TJ Abdullah. Yan, nag-adjust na si Coach J.R. Carlos, si Coach Tony Boy Espinosa, putting in a much bigger point guard. In this case, si Clint Escame is coming back.
And of course, speaking of assistant coach Tony Boy Espinosa, he was one of the best collegiate players before.
Oh yes, during the late
90s.
80s,
Oh,
early
yeah.
90s, Coach Tony Boy Espinosa was one of the premier guards of college basketball for the De La Salle Green Archers.
Yes, idol natin yan lagi. As in, he was calm under pressure talaga. Of course, he played under, kasama yata si Jun Limpot during those times. So, pero babyface pa rin si Coach Tony Boy. No?
Si Coach Tony Boy Espinosa, talagang tama, cool, calm, and collected point guards. One of the best in college basketball history.
And right now, kumuha naman tayo ng balita kay Bianca Tagarda. Bianca, ano ang mabibigay mong balita for us?
With a more complete and conditioned Mapua Cardinals ay mas confident din sila on court according to JC Recto, one of the players na absent last game due to the aftermath of their US reward trip. While their championship stint in the NCAA Season 100 was a lesson learned daw sa kanila to still take care of their body and stay in shape even after getting the trophy dahil it doesn't end there naman. Kaya naman, during the days they were gone, ay talagang puro workout and diet daw sila in order to get back on track. Kiko and Benny, there is no Drex de los Reyes for this match due to his suspension. Pero ano ba ang bago with more players present today for the Cardinals?
Yes. Well, Bianca, thank you for that. Siyempre, ang bago naman dyan is there's more opportunities for other players on the bench to showcase their skills. Pero malaki, siyempre, malaki mawawala yun si Drex, no? Pero siyempre na dyan, as we see right now si Ryan playing for Mapua, he will be given an opportunity to play.
What's different with the Mapua Cardinals now is that they're obviously nagkaroon sila ng benefit of more practice kasi more fluid sila compared to their last game last week or 2 weeks ago, where ang nangyari is they obviously came from a trip. Yung medyo sluggish pa sila nung time na yon. And ngayon, more fluid. If you notice, they are leading.
No worries dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, 24:15. And yung report nga ni Bianca, parang nanibago yata. Usually, ganun talaga nangyayari sa mga teams pag off-season, lalo na pag nag-championship. May hangover.
May hangover. If you came from the States, marami kang options for dinner doon na masarap. Kaya
malaki pa serving.
Laki pa servings. Baka mamaya, tinanong ko nga yung coaching staff nila, meron ba lumobo? Meron daw iba. So, okay.
Malaki tayo dyan.
Ako, delikado. Pero, different naman yung look and feel ng Cardinals ngayon.
And you can sense naman na parang they are really serious already. Kasi like what we said, si Clint naglaro na ngayon. And then makikita mo sa kanila na, palapit na yung NCAA season. We have to really be serious already.
Yep. Talking about X Factor, Kiko, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, this guy, JC Recto, will be a very, very big factor in their preseason run, and not just that, yung kanilang season 101 campaign, because this guy is gonna be a scoring machine for them.
Yes, and that is JC Recto wearing jersey number 5. At sabi nga natin, matagal din natin hindi nakita siya no?
Yes.
So, syempre nandiyan pa yung kalawang factor, but hopefully if you've been playing basketball all throughout your life, yung kalawang factor, siguro mga 1-2 games, mawawala na agad yan 25-15 is the score, 6:14 remaining second quarter action as we see Matt McCoy entering the game. Ngayon, na kay Figueroa, balik kay McCoy. McCoy gets a pick, binabantayan siya ni Escamis. McCoy, he drives. Oh, he was fouled there.
Very aggressive drive on the part of McCoy, recognizing na kakayanin niya naman yung mga nakikita niya sa loob.
Pero it takes guts, ha? Imagine mo, ang bumabantay sa'yo is the NCAA MVP. Tapos, you have this courage to drive, no? It takes a lot of guts, no? Parang talagang i-drive mo, you drive past the NCAA most valuable players.
Meron siyang heart to do it. And speaking of heart, ang ginagawa ngayon ng NU Bulldogs, talagang may puso sila to win yung mga preseason tournaments because recently they won third place in a tournament and they're gonna be playing for the championship in another one.
Yes.
So it's a very busy off-season for the NU Bulldogs, but you could see results already. Although again, I got to talk to the coaching staff. Sabi nila, no, this is the preseason. Our main goal is really the UAAP because that's our mandate. So ito, yung mga tournaments like us, we're helping them prepare for it.
But of course, syempre, maganda yung they're really winning because it will really build confidence sa players. At makikita natin, no, from down sila, ngayon umaangat sila, goes to show talaga how well the basketball program is built sa NU.
Yes. Si NU naman, nung last year when I was making my predictions over at Bull by the Horn, nung aming show ni Coach Jong Chico, I penciled si NU Bulldogs to be Final Four. Yun na nga, hindi naman nila makikita na magkakaroon ng injury agad yung FSA nila.
And that was a big factor nga, sabi nga. 27-16, Mapua. What seems to be the parang naging advantage ng Mapua in this first 1.5 quarters sa game na to? Kasi parang they came out, feel ko they came out aggressive. Parang ginulat nila ang NU with their aggressiveness early on.
Well, si Mapua, they're looking much fresher than the NU Bulldogs. Siyempre, from optics, makikita mo medyo mas may hop sila. But it's too early to tell. Still have 5 minutes in this quarter and a full half to go. So makikita din natin, syempre, yung emergence yan. Jake Figueroa will definitely be standing out at some point. Marami yung mga players ngayon ng NU. Alam mo na may mabubunot ka agad eh.
Oo. The luxury of having, a deep bench for NU. And a miss there. Rebound ni Jake. Binigay kay Solomon, balik ngayon kay Jake. Figueroa, he drives against Gulapa, decides to pass it. Oh, great passing there until they find an open man. Unselfish basketball, and that ended up sa kamay ni Jedrick Solomon for that basket.
Yeah, Jedrick Solomon, high upside because he has something that not everyone has. Height?
Yes. Nainggit ako eh. No?
You will see a lot from him.
And look at that, a shot there by Recto, nagmintis. But fortunately, Gulapa was there for the offensive board and basket. Lead is down to 10 for Mapua. Tingnan natin. And look at that. Clint, veteran move from the finals MVP ng NCAA, 31-19.
He went on a veer there at hoping for a three-point play.
31-19, tingnan natin. NU has a possession. Susubukan nilang umiscore on this try. Oh, 14, that is Jedrick Solomon. Wow, Jedrick Solomon is showing added arsenal sa kanya. As he's not only shooting well sa inside the shaded line, but also in the 15-foot line. At makikita natin, Jedrick Solomon, basket, and more importantly, it cuts the deficit to just 10 for the Mapua Cardinals. So, Mapua lamang po, 31-21. Babalik tayo.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Think only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. Kiko Malikdem along with Boss Benny Benitez and Bianca Tagarda as we bring you the action here in ENDERUN Colleges. And of course, speaking of ENDERUN Colleges, we'd like to say thank you to the official venue partner, ENDERUN Colleges, official ticketing partner, Ticket to Me, official outfitter, LGR, and of course, Pinoy Liga would like to say thank you to the sponsors, PinoyLiga.com, Amelie Hotel Manila, Eastern Communications, Buffalo Wings and Things. Catch the games live via www.pusop.com, the Smart Sports Facebook page, and Pinoy Liga Cup's Facebook and YouTube channel. Pinoy Liga is a proud member of SBP. 31-21, 3:36 remaining. Bola ng Mapua as they will try to add on to their lead here in the second period. Oh, great defense there. Foiling the pass to Clint Escamis as Mapua will try to regroup once again. 3:35, 10 puntos ang kalamangan. Escamis who receives that basketball. Is being guarded right now by Jake Figueroa. At ito si Jake Figueroa, no, talagang mapa-center, mapa-point guard, talagang binabantayan na niya all around.
Yeah, he needs that for the next level also, Kiko. Kasi yung size ni Jake Figueroa is ideal for the two guard at the next level. And at that level, he might be guarding point guards.
Yes.
So, mas magandang at this level pa lang, collegiate level pa lang, ginagawa niya na matuto.
At syempre, kakaiba naman yung talagang babantayan mo. Isang Clint Escamis. And that is, sabihin natin, feather to your cap na yun. Mabantayan mo nga lang yung Clint Escamis. Talagang mapa-challenge ka. As we take a look at Joe Golapa.
Yeah.
Joe, second free throw. Mintes, rebound.
Yeah, let's talk briefly. Joe Golapa, 10 rebounds, 10 points and 6 rebounds siya last game niya, Kiko. I'm very impressed with how he's improving. Kaya nga nang sinabi ko, I think nakabuti sa kanya yung transfer from NU to Mapua kasi si Mapua needs a big like him. Sa depth chart kasi nitong NU Bulldogs, malalim din sila.
Yes.
So ngayon, si Joe Golapa gets the benefit of being burned. Kumbaga, nandito siya yung gamit na gamit eh.
Sabi nga natin yung usage rate niya.
Yes, yung
Silang
usage rate niya.
silang dalawa ni Drex eh. Actually, pwede sila magpalitan at pwedeng magsabay.
Yeah. But si Joe Golapa, very versatile din yung laro niya because he has the outside game. Sometimes makikita mo siya yung trail 3.
Yes, oo.
And very versatile.
Actually, we haven't seen Joe Golapa in this game hit that 3, pero malamang yan yung sabi nga nila, secret arsenal na ipupukol na lang niya pag kailangan na talaga.
And very important yun kasi they play a very nice pick and roll game. They do a lot of continuity pick and roll offense like a Gonzaga pick and roll.
Yes.
Kaya makikita natin kung paano nila, mama-maximize yung isang Joe Golapa because he has that shot.
34-23. Drive, supalpal si Mamoy there. Na kay Recto ang bola. Recto, oh, he passes the ball. Golapa wants the leather. Nasa kanya na ngayon ang bola. He will try to test the defense of Solomon. Golapa takes a shot. Mintes, rebound by Solomon. Siguro ang magandang i-practice ni Joe talaga yung hook shot, no? Kasi lalo na pag mahaba yung galamay ng kalaban mo, no? That hook shot will be very helpful for him.
Right. Kanina pinakita ni Solomon yung kanyang length in defending Joe Golapa. But previous to that, there was a good seal already by Joe Golapa. Hindi lang nakita agad.
34-23. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Fast-paced basketball action na napapansin natin ngayon. At the coaches of both teams, talagang makikita mo yung tiwala nila sa mga players nila. They seldom call timeouts. Hindi natin mapapansin talaga nung tatawag sila. They let their players play sa court.
That's the sense of decision making kasi Kiko, as a coach, hindi mo lang naman tinitignan yung physical aspect ng player, but also the mental side. You wanna look at their decision making, especially for point guards kasi sila more often than not becomes the primary decision maker for your group sa loob ng court.
And Recto has the leather right now. Tumira ng tres. Pasok for number 26, Ivan Lazarte.
Wow.
Hitting that three.
Ivan Lazarte continuing with his barrage. Ivan Lazarte, 11 points the last time in their loss against St. Dominic.
And 37. Yung isa pa hindi natin nakikita in this game, si Cyrus Nitura. No?
Nitura.
And laging lumalaro sa isip ko, pag naglaro si Escamis, si Nitura, pati si Lazarte sabay-sabay, naku, ang sakit sa ulo yan para sa opposing team.
Both on offense and on defense because you now are looking at a very athletic wing defense na kumbaga kakayurin mo kung ikaw yung kalaban nila, and these guys can patrol the perimeter lane quite well dahil nga mabilis sila, and they've shown that before nun sa laro nila against the De La Salle Green Archers in the Next Man Cup.
As we take a look on that previous play, hindi hinayaan ni Humamoy na makapag-slam at jama si Joe Golapa. Sometimes players resort to that tactic na lang na parang foul ko na lang kaysa naman mag-slam dunk.
Yes, kasi it could turn the tide. It could swing the momentum pag may mga fantastic plays na ganun, Kiko.
Oo, yung parang tataas yung moral Diba? And ladies and gentlemen, timeout is called. The score is 39-27. 12 puntos ang kalamangan ng Mapua with 39 seconds remaining. Babalik tayo mga kaliga dito sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
No worries dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 39.13 seconds remaining. 39-27. Maraming 39 nakita natin sa oras sa kasana. Kaya hindi, teka, ano ba sasabihin ko? 39.13 seconds ang nalalabay sa second quarter action. And of course, marami tayong nakita. Of course, yung 12-point lead na yan, it doesn't justify kung ano yung nakikita natin sa court. Kasi nakikita natin, lumalaban ng both teams
Oh yeah. This is far from over. Madaling ma-wipe out ang 12-point lead. But I have to give it to Mapua at this point. They're 15 deep. They're not as deep right now as the other teams, but yung core nila solid kahit anong gawin mo. If you have 15 people who are considered to be your core already, iba yun. Para bang sinasabi nila walang tapon.
39-27, 26 seconds remaining. Tumira si Figueroa, Mintes, he grabs his own miss. Isa pa, pero mali ang pinasahan niya. Lazarte has it. Lazarte, he drives. Mintes, Joe could not handle that ball. Hawak na niya Kaya nagsisisi siya.
That was an athletic block from the part of the NU Bulldogs.
At syempre, hirap din yun for NU. Kasi they came up from a turnover tapos baba agad sila sa depensa. As we take a look at that previous play, pag-drive, what a block
Paul
there.
Francisco, good block.
Yes, he never gave up on that play. Usually people will give up on that play na, pero dito, pinakita ni Paul Francisco, dire-diretso, laro ng defense. Babalik tayo, 13.46 seconds remaining. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, mga kaliga. 13 segundo ang natitira sa second quarter as Mapua and NU battled out. So, ang Mapua, 0-1 win-loss ang record nila, while for NU, they won their first match. So, titingnan natin kung magpapatuloy ba ang winning run ng NU o makakabawi na ang Mapua in their second game. Let's see, as NU has a possession. Figueroa, binigay kay Umamoy. Umamoy being guarded by Lazarte. Look at that.
Wow.
A miss. Gulapa grabs it. 1 second to go. And at the end of 20 minutes of basketball action, ang score ay 39-27. 12 puntos ang kalamangan ng Mapua Cardinals over the NU Bulldogs here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup as we take a look at the highlights in the first half. Of course, unang basket there from number 87, EJ Sapasap. Pero hindi naman nagpatalo ang NU as Jedrick Solomon making that one. And of course, the finals MVP, Clint Escamis with that basket and score. 39-27, babalik tayo pagtapos na ng saglit dito sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
Do you love the game? Drake.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
No worries dahil only ang saya will TNT saya all. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Do you love the game? play it straight.
Mga kaliga, I'm here with our Pinoyliga Cup Tournament Director, that is Sir Benny Benitez. Now, good afternoon po sa inyo, Sir Benny. It's so nice to see you here po in this halftime interview. Kahit na-analyst na rin po kayo for this game. Now, balita ko nga po is there's something new coming back this soon, this next month. So, ano po ba yun?
Okay. It's gonna be, Bianca, yung The Big Dance Season 2. It's gonna be coming in, mga kaliga, this coming July 15 all the way to June 15 all the way to July 5. So, 32 of the biggest basketball programs, maglalaban-laban sila, Bianca, in an NCAA March Madness style. 1 versus 32, 31 versus 2, and so on and so forth. Elimination games every time. So, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting.
Yes po, Sir Benny. And just from hearing from that lang po, ay na-excite na rin po ako. 32 teams, wow, that's a lot. Pero ano po ba yung mga parang dapat abangan for this match? And ano po ba yung kaibahan niya from the other leagues that we're already hosting here in Pinoy Liga?
It's the first time for the Philippine basketball public to have a March Madness style basketball na talagang lahat ng laban, yung kumbaga para bang win or go home na eh. So ito yung best opportunity para yung lahat ng programa maglaban-laban from the UAAP, NCAA schools. So outside of it, yun naman kasi yung goal natin, Bianca, is for everyone to be included in this big Pinoyliga Cup family that we have.
And I'm also lucky po to be part of that family. Now, that's all for now. We'll see you shortly in a while, mga kaliga.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After 20 minutes of basketball action, the score is 39-27. 12-point lead ang kalamangan ng Mapua for this match over NU Bulldogs. As we take a look at the halftime stats, 11 out of 23 from the field para sa Mapua, 8 out of 20 lamang para sa NU. Sa 3 points, isa lang ang naipukol ng NU compared to 3 for Mapua. Free throws, both shooting well, 8 out of 10 for Mapua, 8 out of 12 for NU. Rebounds, and rebound has Mapua with the lead, plus 3 advantage, 19-16. Tabla naman sila sa assists with 6. And turnovers, mas lamang ang Mapua with fewer turnovers, 6 to 7.
Yeah, better opportunities on the part of the Mapua Cardinals. There were a few leak outs, especially coming from steals na nako-convert ng Mapua Cardinals. I counted at least 2 of them. So yung mga bagay na nagpapadagdag dito sa lead ng Mapua.
As we see a basket there for number 17, Miguel Palanca. First basket for the second half as NU cuts into that deficit. 10 na lamang ang kalamangan. And look at that, almost a steal there from Jello Santiago. He was given the task to guard Clint Escamis, pero Escamis bumukol naman for Clint. The score is now 41-29 as we take a look at Miguel Palanca. Ngayon, na dito na kay Humamoy, he gets it to Figueroa and there was a foul as he took that shot. So earlier was when you were talking about the big dance. No? Let's take this opportunity to also invite everyone to like the page of the Big Dance, Pinoyliga Big Dance sa Facebook page para makakuha kayo ng mga updates regarding that big event kung saan yun, sabi nga ni Boss Benny kanina, the top 32 schools basketball programs will meet in an NCAA March Madness type of tournament kung saan win or go home.
Yes. Ito yung second season, Kiko, of the Big Dance. Sabi ko nga kanina, it's an opportunity for our basketball public to experience March Madness in the Philippines. We're the first basketball brand dito sa Pilipinas to ever do this at this scale. And credits of course sa ating the Big Dance team for continually ranking, monitoring yung performances ng mga teams that will be participating in the Big Dance this coming June 15 all the way to July 5. Then we will determine kung sino ang magiging the Big Dance Season 2 champion. Ang champion, defending champion dito, Kiko, ang the CSB, the Benil Blazers.
Yes, natatandaan pa natin Benil Blazers winning over LPU Pirates last season. So ngayon, titingnan natin kung kaya bang mag-back-to-back ng Benil or baka merong iba naman ang aagaw sa kanilang corona bilang the Big Dance champions.
Yes, it's going to be exciting. In fact, it's going to be an exciting June for the Pinoyliga Cup brand because magkakaroon din tayo ng women's.
Oh, yes.
And then magkakaroon din tayo ng tinatawag na PLC or Pinoyliga Cup Combine where we will be getting the 25 unrecruited players from high school and then going sila papunta dito sa college and we will showcase them. Yung bang kind of like Kiko, yung the combine ng the NBA rookie class bago sila umakyat. So it's the same thing kasi gusto natin, we wanna shine a light on student athletes na hindi pa nare-recruit. Baka with the Pinoyliga Cup Combine, mabigyan sila ng opportunity.
Yes, at syempre, usually yan yung mga opportunities na hinihintay ng mga sinasabi natin diamonds in the rough. So sabi nga nila. Kasi usually minsan yung mga players na yan, they only need an opportunity to showcase their talent and this is that chance.
Yes, yung mga walk-ins, yung mga sa NCAA and UAAP Juniors, sila yung mga 8, 9, 10 players on the team na baka mamaya niyan, isang opportunity lang ang kailangan nila.
As we take a look at that miss by Humamoy, pero supalpal siya ni Clint on that second try. Tumatakbo ngayon. Oh, Concepcion couldn't handle that pass from Ivan Lazarte.
It's a bit sloppy on the part of the Mapua Cardinals and ang NU Bulldogs. They're slowly coming back based on that sloppiness na pinapakita ng Cardinals. Although, syempre, yung conversion naman ng NU Bulldogs will play a very big part dito sa rally na gagawin nila.
41-33, 7:43 remaining. Third quarter action. 8 puntos na lamang ang kalamangan. Let's see what will NU do in this possession. Oh, Figueroa gets it inside over 3 defenders. Miguel Palanca. Grabe, hindi natakot.
Yeah, Palanca and Solomon, these are the future of the bigs of the NU Bulldogs. Nakita mo yung yung interior pass sa kanya. Kayang-kaya niya kasi mahaba siya eh.
Yes. Masusubukan din yung depensa ng Mapua inside with those young men, sabi nga. Meanwhile, here comes Lazarte, jumper, Mintes, rebound ng NU. Ito na ang chance sila to cut into that deficit. Pero look at that. Ivan Lazarte with that steal. Concepcion may hawak ng bola. Nakay Clint ngayon ang bola. Inside. Let's see. Recto will try to post up Vince Reyes.
You want the ball in the hands of JC Recto. If it's not gonna be with Clint Escamis, I'd rather have the ball with JC Recto because he could create face up or yun, behind the back. At nakita niya na, he acknowledged yung mismatch na nakikita niya doon at kinayod niya talaga yun.
And of course, JC Recto, makikita mo pa na talaga he's trying to get back in his form pero na doon yung confidence na niya eh.
Yung katawan niya is not yet in the
game shape.
Oo, yung game shape na yun. I think with enough time to prepare at saka yung mga burn time niya sa mga ganitong klaseng liga, he will be in shape.
Recto, munti ka na yon pero niluwan ng ring, bola ng NU. Another opportunity for the Bulldogs to cut further that lead. Pero na great defense for Mapua on that possession. Oh! Under goal basket. Grabe, ang hirap nun.
What a pass by Clint Escamis. Pero athletic din yung part nila sa arte. Yung tumakbo ka ng ganong kabilis. That like what I mentioned to you. Si Mapua Cardinals, they have a slew of swing guards. Yung mga 2-3s na ganong kabibilis, ganong kapapayat, at saka ganong ka-athletic. Ay, delikado ang kalaban.
Flexible eh, no? Parang plastic man, di ba? Meanwhile, NU missing on that one. Tumatakbo ngayon ang Mapua Concepcion with the leather. Ngayon na kay Escamis. Escamis wants some picks. Hindi niya ginamit. He takes it strong to the hoop. Mintes. Rebound ng NU. They have the basketball. Figueroa. Oh, what a pass by Figueroa. Pero hindi lang naipasok. And great defense. Ayun. Pag ang defense ng Mapua, pag nag-settle down, talagang hirap ipasok sa loob. Pero
that was good recognition by Jake Figueroa.
And guess what? Si Palanca na naman. Napasahan niya.
Magandang combination yan. If you're looking ahead sa future ng NU Bulldogs, Palanca, Solomon, yan yung mga titignan mo if they're gonna graduate from the big chunky bigs ba na meron sila. Yung mga Palicielo, yung mga Padrones, yung mga Jan, yung mga Diazana.
And right now, Figueroa pinasa kay Vince. Boom! For Reyes, 43-30 or make that 43-40. And right now, let's hear it from our courtside reporter, Bianca Tagarda. Bianca.
Stepping up for his team right now is 6'7" Miguel Palanca, fresh from the NU Bullpups program. Bakit pa raw siya lalayo for college when he knows that his seniors need help from big guys and he's one who can offer it? At during halftime huddle nga ay isa rin siya sa mga commended by Coach Jeff Napa to keep going kahit na naghahabol ang team from the speed and height of the Cardinals, which is why for this third quarter, double efforts din si Miguel in securing not just the defense but as well as the offense of the team. And seems like it's working for the Bulldogs as they get to secure and slim the lead of the Cardinals. But Kiko and Benny, dito natin nakikita yung future ng NU Bulldogs when we get to see how the juniors continue the legacy. What do you think?
I agree with that. Sabi nga, bakit nga palalayo? Eh, nandito na yung sanay, nandito na yung bahay mo, di ba?
Yung continuity, katulad ng kunento natin, Kiko, of the program from Coach Kev De Castro to Coach Jeff Napa, napakaganda ngayon. Nagbe-benefit talaga yung seniors program ng Bulldogs.
As we see Figueroa, oh, great passing there. Umamoy, 3-point shot, no good. Pero, oh, and you got that one.
I think that was a traveling.
Nasobrahan lang. Siguro nagulat si Padron, uy, libreng-libre ako. That's why he traveled. But definitely, once Padrones is inside, nako, there's a +1 advantage na sa rebound for NU.
That's true. Yung sa GMC nila, speaking of rebounds, Kiko, they out-rebounded the Flying Dragons there, 32-22, and they shot the ball really, really well. 33 of 57 for 57%. Medyo iba naman ngayon yung tema nila this game, ano? Siyempre, medyo mabigat yung kalaban nila. These are the defending NCAA champions.
As we take a look at 3, in and out for number 7, Paul Francisco Escamis. Binigay kay Sapasap. Sapasap, he drives. Last second dish kay Concepcion. Balik kay Clint, 14 seconds to shoot. Clint will try to break down the defense of Padrones. What a pass inside. Pero Mintes. And the ball is with the NU Bulldogs.
Wow, that was an exciting piece of action. Di lang nakakonvert ang Mapua Cardinals. There's a blitz right there.
Padrones binigay inside. One-hander. That was the shot na laging paborito ni Solomon na gawin, no?
Yan nga, sabi natin, Solomon and Palangka, it's gonna be a dangerous combination. It's like yung panahon ng Ateneo when they had Jeyu Chu. Then they complemented yung si Ange Kwame.
Yes.
So baka mamaya ganun na maging trajectory ng NU Bulldogs with their lanky bigs na dinidevelop nila.
And of course, NU has that possession pero nawala yung bola kay Padrones. Tumatakbo. Pero look at Francisco. Defense niya. Now, 3-point shot. And NU is trying their best to hit that open 3 pero hindi nga lang pumapasok. Because that 3s, yun yung dahilan bakit nakapasok din sila nakadikit.
I'd like to see si Clint be in his MVP form kasi medyo shooting slump siya since the last game that they had here, ano?
Yes.
Yung last game nila against the New Era Hunters.
What a pass and one opportunity.
That's what you get from JC Recto. Yung ganong fluidity on cuts, yung ganong hard na finish.
As we take a look, ayan, talagang hinanap siya ng kanyang kakampi. And ang ganda naman kay Recto, talagang alam niya kung kailan siya kakat.
Yeah, kaya na sinabi ko, the biggest factor dito sa preseason na to so far for the Mapua Cardinals is yung pagbabalik ni JC Recto.
And now Edward Ryan will now check replacing Yam Concepcion. Si Yam Concepcion also is, one of the bright futures of Mapua. Parang si Concepcion kasi parang ginagawa siyang sentro or front court tapos pwede din man siya mag-slide sa backcourt sa wings.
Yeah, she's like kung in larong tambay or larong labas parlance siya yung pulot-pulot.
Yun, exactly.
Pulot-pulot.
Oo. And now, 7-point lead ang Mapua. Tulabot, pinasa kay Solomon. Outside. Hindi niya area yan. And now, Colonia. A 3-point shot there. Oh my goodness. That is very helpful.
Mark Parks slowly getting his shape. He's far from the shape that he had 2 seasons ago. But, ayan na. Kaya sila ni JC Recto, pagka nag-peak yung dalawang yan, my God, they're gonna be very serviceable sa kanilang mga team.
Tulabot, 3, boom! For Tulabot. At hindi naman nagpatinag ang NU after that layup ni Recto. Tumira naman ng 3 si Tulabot and more importantly, that cuts the deficit to just 3. Talagang ayaw bumigay ng agad-agad ng NU dahil alam nila kayang-kaya nila ang laban na ito. The score is 51-48, 44 seconds remaining. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 51-48. 44 seconds remaining in this third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Laban ng Mapua Cardinals at NU Bulldogs. Great basketball action we are seeing, not only para kay Clint Escamis but also kay JC Recto. For Mapua, sa NU Bulldogs naman, maganda ang pinapakita ni Jedrick Solomon and Miguel Palanca for the Bulldog side. So tignan natin as Mapua holds a 3-point lead. 51-48, bola ng Mapua as Sapasap will do the inbound. Recto receives that one, balik kay Sapasap, 40 seconds remaining. Sapasap, he drives. Oh, last second dish kay Ryan. Balik ngayon kay Cyril. Gonzalez gets a pick from Edward. Cyril loses the handle. Francisco with the leather. Francisco, he drives, takes a shot. Air ball. Agawan ng bola, nakuha ni Ryan. Tumatakbo ngayon si JC. 19 seconds remaining. JC, binigay ngayon. Oh, Lazarte, one-hander. Oh, yes, sir.
Wow! What an exchange between NU and Mapua. Then speechless lang muna ako kasi talagang tinitignan ko, no? That was a good one-hander by Lazarte, recognizing that he has the middle. Yung jump shot na yun was pure right there.
Ang ganda eh. Yung mga typical na parang pang-practice shot. One-hander. Pero tingnan natin ngayon kung paano babawi ang NU. Double team, and look at that trap resulting to a turnover. Yun yung mga dapat iniiwasan ng NU guards eh, no? When they trap you. Talagang ang target ng trap, mapunta ka sa gilid eh.
Yeah, ang palaging turo dyan. Huwag kang pupunta sa gilid. Always bring the ball to the middle.
And Escamis is sent back. Oh, look at that. Cyril. Oh, miss on that one. And ladies and gentlemen, after 30 minutes of basketball action, 53-48, 5 puntos na lamang ang kalamangan ng Mapua Cardinals over the NU Bulldogs as NU had a great third quarter. Tingnan natin kung makakahabol pa ang NU pagdating ng fourth quarter, or will Mapua maintain the hold of the lead as we take a look at the third quarter highlights. Yung bunot na yon ni Lazarte, and of course inside shot ni Miguel Palanca, and of course ito naman yung all the way layup ni JC Recto for that points para sa Mapua. 53-48, babalik tayo dito sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. Here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup, and of course we'd like to thank the official venue partner ENDERUN Colleges, official ticketing partner Ticket to Me, official outfitter LGR, and of course our sponsors Pinoyliga.com, Amelie Hotel Manila, Eastern Communications, and Buffalo Wings and Things. And fourth quarter open up with that 3-point shot, 56-48. Ang ganda ng start ng Mapua for this quarter.
Naalala ko kay Ivan Lazarte, RJ Hasul.
Oh yes, di lang pati itsura eh.
Parang looks alike, kind of plays alike.
And of course, Cyril Gonzalez, he's trying to get his game going. Talagang, I just don't know kung parang pinapersa ba niya, sarili niya. But then, kasi there are some players that really wants to get things going. Talagang i-score muna siya bago sunod-sunod eh. No?
Yeah, and scorers need to score. Kanina nga, I was eavesdropping on the huddle, of course, of the Mapua Cardinals. And sila mismo, they mentioned, kailangan maganda yung start natin ng fourth quarter. And yun na nga, no, si Ivan Lasarte, they showed us na, ayun, isang tira sa tres, panimula, they're up now by 9 points. And they have the opportunity, Kiko, para maging 10-point lead ito.
Yes, for that second free throw from Cyril Gonzalez. And meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, catch the games live via www.pusop.com, the Smart Sports Facebook page, and Pinoyliga Cup's Facebook and YouTube channel. And Pinoyliga is a proud member of SBP. 58-48, 9 minutes, 17 seconds, 10 puntos na ang Kalamangan after the 5-0 run by the Mapua Cardinals at the start of the fourth period. Patapos pa lamang ang unang minuto ng fourth quarter, 10 puntos na ang Kalamangan. Let's see, Parks for the 3, Mintes, rebound by Edward Ryan. Tumatakbo ngayon si EJ sa pass-up with the ball. Oh, that was a traveling call as the EJ sa pass-up was looking at the referee. Sabi, walang foul.
Let's expect ang NU Bulldogs to be developing this play. Early 3 sila to na.
Uy, ang ganda naman ng rebound na yun ni Yam Concepcion. Kalawit, siya lang mag-isa. 58-48, 8:32 remaining. TJ Abdullah with the leather. He gets it to Yam. Concepcion naghahanap na papasahan. Concepcion, balik kay Abdullah. Abdullah will try to break the defense of Parks. Ngayon, bumabantay sa kanya. Oh, what a shot by TJ Abdullah. And Humamoy has been silent so far in this game.
Yeah, but kumbaga, this is an opportunity for him to step up together with, of course, si Jake Figueroa, who's kanina pailing siya kasi he had an attempt there, hindi pumasok.
Yes. Meanwhile, Jake has the basketball right now. Pinasa niya kay Solomon. Oh, that was an offensive foul. Nakita yung tulak. Sabi nga. And that was on Moon de la Cruz. 7:48 remaining. Lalo na pag naghahabol, no? Those are the things na hindi kailangan ng NU.
That's true. Yung mga costly mistakes that will cost you the game, kumbaga hindi mo kakailangan yan. So again, decision making, yung mental aspect din tinitignan din ng mga coaching staff yan.
Abdullah, binigay kay Edward Ryan. Ngayon na kay Lazarte. Balik kay Ryan, naghanap ng papasahan. Ryan, he drives. Oh, layup! Oh, what a shot by Edward Ryan!
Wow, to see the Pinoy step sa isang big man na gano'n is very unusual. Good shot by Edward Ryan.
Figueroa with the basketball. Humamoy has it. Humamoy. He gets it to Figueroa. Hinihingi ni Palangka ang bola pero Figueroa decides to give it to the other side. Humamoy. He drives. Loses the handle. Nakuha ni Ryan. Tumatakbo ang Mapua. Oh, EJ sa pass-up. Couldn't make that one. On the side naman ng NU. Here comes Sparks. He gets it to Colanya. And inside, let's see. Oh, the pass by Palangka. Masyado malakas. Sumatakbo si EJ. Binigay kay Yam Concepcion. And ladies and gentlemen, it's now a 14-point lead for the Mapua Cardinals over the NU Bulldogs with 6:39 remaining as we take a look at that last play by Yam Concepcion, forcing the NU Bulldogs to sue for time. Babalik tayo dito sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
No worries dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, Only Messenger. Only TikTok. Only ML. Only Chikahan. Plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 62-48. Kiko Maligdam along with Boss Benny Benitez and Bianca Tagarda as we bring you this match, the heavyweight matchup between the Mapua Cardinals and the NU Bulldogs here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup here in ENDERUN Colleges in Taguig City. Lamang po ng 14 points ang Mapua Cardinals as they are looking for their first victory here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. And a foul will be called on Mapua, particularly kay Ivan Lazarte as he held on to Humamay on that one.
Kita mo kanina, Kiko, si Coach Shot Tangkinsen was giving instructions to the guys on the floor. He's very into the ball game. Currently, the assistant coach of Coach Jongoy Chico sa NLEX Road Warriors, si Coach Shot. Malalim. Kung malalim ang lineup ng NU, yung coaching staff din ng NU Bulldogs, napakalalim din yan in terms of experience.
Pati naman sa paglalaro ng basketball. We all know that Coach Shot played for UST before under kay Coach Arik Del Rosario.
Si Coach Jeff Napa is also a legend in NU. One of the best shooters.
Naalala ko yung umulan ng tres dati for
Best
NU.
shooters, Coach Jeff Napa. And then, let's not forget, of course, si Coach Glenn Capasio.
Oh, yes.
One of my, when I was growing up, kasi yung Pure Foods team nila, yung palaging kalaban ng Añejo team na paborito ko nung panahon. So, yung grupo nila, Al Solis, sila Coach Jojo Lastimosa, yan. Coach Glenn Capasio was part of that group.
And he was the defensive stopper. Yun.
Yes.
Saka yung tira ni Coach Glenn yung pag naalala ko yun.
Coach Glenn Capasio, one of the best defenders of the PBA.
And sabi nga natin, usually kasi yung mga coaches, yung mga players before, they usually end up as a coach kasi nasa dugo na nila diba?
That's true. And they know the game in depth kasi nilaro nila, they experience it.
And of course, a free throw there from Matt McCoy, cutting the deficit, ladies and gentlemen, to just 13.
Yeah. Severely being missed here si Omar Jan. Last game nila against the Guangming Flying Dragons, Kiko. 10 rebounds, could have been a very big intimidator for and kasi si Omar Jan runs the floor well for a big man.
Oo nga, pandagdag takot din yun Aside from having Palangka and Solomon inside, pag may Omar Jan ka, talagang siya yung parang pag nakita mo siya, magdadalawang isip ka.
Yung bang may factor na nai-intimidate din yung kalaban mo because you have a long FSA who has a very great defensive game.
As we see NU with the possession inside, and there was a foul as Miguel Palanca will go to the line for 2 freebies. Meanwhile, punta naman natin ngayon si Bianca Tagarda with some news. So Bianca, ano ang balita?
Para tapusin natin to ng maayos sa Yam Concepcion during the huddle as they have learned way enough in their last game at isa nga rin siya sa mga pinaka naapektuhan noon. Kaya naman kung may apply daw siya from that match to this ay iwasan ng pagiging kampante lalong-lalo na kapag fourth quarter regardless kung gaano kalaki ang kanilang lamang. But going back, we get to see the growth of Yam inside and outside of the court dahil he's starting to be more vocal and a selfless player. Kiko and Benny, nabanggit nyo nga kanina, Yam is getting out of his shell. But what can you say?
Yes, definitely. Yam being vocal, yan yung kailangan ng Mapua ngayon. Especially, sabi nga natin, they are looking for their next leader after Clint Escamis. Kasi alam naman ng lahat na this is the final hurrah ni Clint Escamis for Mapua and they need a leader to step up.
But before anything else, let's congratulate, of course, si Bianca Tagarda, our CSR.
Oo.
Siya na ngayon ang Tomasian, ano ba siya?
Ambassadress,
Ambassadress, ano? So,
yan.
congratulations kay Miss Bianca Tagarda, our courtside reporter. She is the ASN major, so pala siya, no?
Oo.
Na Tomasian Youth Ambassador and Ambassadress.
Yes.
Congratulations, Miss Bianca Tagarda. We are proud of you.
So susunod na yan, Miss Universe na yan.
Oh, Miss Universe na yung susunod. Ano? Congratulations to our CSR, Bianca Tagarda.
Right. 12-point lead, 62-50, 4:33 remaining. Clint with a 3. Mintes. Rebound ngayon ni McCoy. McCoy nagmamadali. Oh, what a spin move. Shot. Mintes. Pero Gulapa with that board. TJ Gulapa. Or TJ Abdullah rather. Concepcion. Inside. And there was a foul as Ivan Lazarte went up for that shot. 12-point lead. Mahaba pa ang oras.
Mahaba pa, definitely.
There's still time. Pero if you were NU, what will you do ba?
Well, first off, defense. Importante dito kasi nakikita mo nag-early offense pa rin ang Mapua. So which means na talagang may transition defense sila na kailangan sikasuhin. Mapua naman has always been a fast-paced team. So they have to really control that at this point.
Here comes Gulapa. Mintes si Gulapa pero rebound ngayon ng NU. And here comes NU Francisco. Naghanap ng papasa, binigay kay Figueroa. Figueroa would be very deadly kung maano niya yung mahasa niya yung outside shooting niya.
Well, yes. Kasi si Jake, he had 13 points and 4 assists dun sa last game nila against the Kwangling Flying Dragons. There's plenty of upside for Jake Figueroa, plenty of opportunities to develop his game. I think itong stint niya sa NU Bulldogs, it's barely scratching the surface dun sa potential ng isang Jake Figueroa. Like I said, he has the body, the athletic body, and the basketball body, to take himself to the next level. He could be a serviceable 2. MPBL, the PBA, and who knows if there will be opportunities outside the country.
And of course, syempre, kapatid niya, mag-move up din sa college. And malaking bagay yun, for him to parang ma-emulate ng kapatid niya.
Yes.
Yung galawan niya. 62-51, 3:40 remaining. Figueroa, his pass. Almost stolen. Figueroa was able to recover that. Here comes NU. Miscommunication there as Jello Santiago's pass was too strong. Hindi inakala ni Palanca na makukuha, bibigay sa kanya yung bola. 3:29 remaining as Mapua will have the possession once again. Cyril, binabantayan ni Paul Francisco. Gonzalez, 14 seconds. Pick given by Joe. Cyril, he drives. His pass stolen by Jake. Tumatakbo ang NU. Here comes Jello Santiago and there's a foul called on Clint Escamis.
A lot is expected from Jello Santiago, Kiko. Kasi magkakabatch siya. Si Jake Figueroa, si Paul Francisco, si Jolo Manansala. Sila yung magkakasama 2 years ago. And si Jello Santiago needs to also elevate himself.
As Jello Santiago is in the 15-foot line.
Siyempre, yung fun fact about Jello Santiago, sibling siya ng Santiago sisters.
Wow!
And
tatangkad nun
Oo. Sila Jaja at saka si Dindin.
Yes. Siyempre, Jello is also trying to make a mark sa basketball ng NU. Kasi yung mga kapatid niya made a mark sa volleyball side naman.
Ang mga kapatid niya is our legends.
Yes.
In the NU lore of volleyball. Volleyball championships, dami na rin. Both sa women's. Dami.
Yes.
You have to commend the efforts, of course, of the C family in elevating yung
Yes.
stature ng NU, not just in sports but in education.
Oo, kasi dati hindi na, I witnessed yung time pa ni na Daniel Defonso sa NU. And ang laki na ng difference sa time ng NU ngayon compared to that time.
Oh, yes.
It means talagang malaking bagay yung pagpasok ng C family.
So, yeah. Again, like what we been doing kasi I always have these talks with the coaches, and sabi nga ni Coach Vic Casciano, very particular din yung C family with their athletes being student athletes.
Yes.
Maganda sa ginagawa nila. They're very particular dun sa game schedules nga nila to not to distract yung kanilang mga student athletes from their studies as well. So, no, hats off to, of course, to the NU program for being that kind of program for the athletes. Like sila Ateneo also, no? Whenever we get to talk to, of course, our friend from Smart Sports, Mr. Epo Kimpo, palagi sinasabi, brother, it's exam week. So talagang these are no-touch schedules for the Ateneo program. So, tayo naman bilang Pinoyliga Cup, Kiko, our goal is to really support the school, the athletic program, but more importantly, the athletes, the student athletes.
Sabi nga nila, nauna ang student sa bago ang athlete, kaya nga student athlete.
Should be.
2:43 remaining, a 9-point lead for Mapua Cardinals. The matchup of the heavyweights in collegiate basketball, as we see NU with a possession inside. Palanca misses that one. Na kay Clint ang bola ngayon. And look at the pick given by Joe Golapa for Clint to really escape the defense of Jello Santiago. And now here comes Cyril Gonzalez. Balik kay Clint.
Another continuity pick-up offense, pick and roll offense on the part of Mapua.
3 seconds, 1 second to shoot. Mintes, minsan malilito ka talaga no? Kung sino ba si Clint, sino si Cyril? Kasi pareho ng naka-headband pa. Yung buhok nila halos pareho pa. Tapos meron din silang inner jersey din. So, but of course, mapapansin na lang natin sa height din yan, build.
Yeah. Para yan yung panahon ng San Beda, nung si James Quequete, tsaka si Evan Nelly. Tsaka Bandana Brothers sila.
Yes. Oo nga, no?
So, mga magkakatulad. You guys, siguro nag-usap-usap to mga to.
The Bandana Brothers, naalala ko
si
yan.
Si Evan Nelly at tsaka si James Quequete. For that great San Beda team.
Siyempre naman, they're doing well right now in their pro careers.
Yes.
It's good to
Both
see.
of them,
Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, we are near the twilight zone. And the last 2 minutes is brought to you by Smart 5G. 62-55. Here comes Cyril. And right now, I like what Mapua is doing. No? They're letting Cyril gain his confidence. Diba usually pag ganyang mga last 2 minutes, it's clean time no? Ngayon, binigay nila kay Cyril and he let Cyril do his thing.
Kakailanganin nila yun kasi for their current year's campaign, kailangan talaga si Cyril is on the same page.
Meanwhile,
sinabi ko sa iyo, Kiko, this guy's gonna be the X Factor. Si JC Recto's gonna be the biggest addition to the preseason of Mapua.
And a turnover by NU. Gonzalez with the leather.
That's a good decision para i-pull out niya kasi yung time is in their hands.
Recto is asking for the ball pero naka-Clint ngayon. 10 seconds to shoot. Being guarded by Francisco. Pick given by Gulapa. What a pass.
Better pass.
Unselfish basketball shown by Mapua Cardinals. Clint to Joe and ending kay JC Recto. And ladies and gentlemen, it's now an 11-point lead, 66-55. 1 minute and 17 seconds. We'll be back here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 1:17 remaining. O nga pala, Boss Benny, batiin natin. Kanina napag-usapan natin si Glenn Capasio. Birthday pala niya ngayon. Oo, so...
Okay.
So
happy birthday po, Coach.
Ayan.
Coach Glenn.
Oo nga, no?
The NU Bulldogs.
Yes, nakita nga natin si Coach Glenn nasa side ng NU. And of course, ang dami, bumabati nga sa kanya si Daniel Defonso. We're talking about...
We're also talking about Daniel Defonso and his days in NU.
Yes. And score is 66-55. 11 puntos ang kalamangan by the Mapua Cardinals. So tingnan natin kung may chance pa. So far, Jake Figueroa is in the 15-foot line for 2 freebies.
Yeah. Tinitignan din natin yung lineup ni Coach Jeff Napa to close out this game. He's putting in Palanca. Malaking bagay yun for a rookie, for someone like Palanca. Kasi tinitignan siya as possible close-out team.
Yes.
Kasi, well, in the absence, of course, of Omar Jan or Muhammad Diazan or even a Colin Sakowe, maganda yun. It says a lot about the type of confidence na nakikita ng coaching staff sa'yo.
66-56, 10-point lead.
Oo nga, Kiko, hindi ko malaman kung sino si Clint, sino si Cyril.
Oo, di ba? Okay. Di ba? Pareho din ng...
no? Okay. That's a blitz right there.
Wow, what a great ball handling by Clint. Everything but the basket for Escamis there.
Clint's he's gonna find his mark, he's gonna find his MVP ways, but what he's doing now is putting a lot of the responsibility rin sa iba kasi na-recognize niya, na-scout na siya the last 3 years na pag nasa kanya yung bola, ma-blitz siya, medyo mahihirapan siya, pero pagka may options na siya like a Cyril Gonzalez para gawin yung the same things that he does, then he could now slide to become probably a catch and shoot, probably that weak side shooter or that weak side pass para sa isang Cyril Gonzalez. So again, ang ganda nung nangyayari sa Mapua dahil nandiyan si JC Recto na i-integrate na rin si Cyril Gonzalez.
And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Dahan-dahan, lumalapit ang NU. Don't look now. Still a lot of time. We've witnessed a lot of strange things sa basketball. Minsan nga 11-point lead nahabol in 49 seconds. So tignan natin kung kayang ma-duplicate yung effort na yun. 66-58 lamang ang Mapua. Bola ng Mapua. We'll be back here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
My future.
Right? What's a plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 66-58. 49.59 seconds remaining ang nalalabi sa laban ng Mapua Cardinals at NU Bulldogs, with NU trying its best to crawl back in this game. Pero papayag ba ang Mapua? Let's find out. Meron pang 49 seconds na titira. If you are NU, ano ang pwede mo pang magawa in 49 seconds?
Execute one shot at a time. All of these options that they have offensively, nandiyan naman. They have Paul Francisco already, Jake Figueroa, Mark Parks, yung sinasabi nga nating wanted na na lineup nila dun sa wing position, nandiyan na yung mga offensive weapons nila.
Recto, may hawak ng bola, binigay or binalik kay Gonzalez. Gonzalez, binabantayan ni Parks. Gonzalez will try to elude the defense by Parks. Gonzalez, oh, what a pass inside! Basket is good for EJ sa pass up.
Wow, that was a good pass. I like how si Cyril Gonzalez was cool, calm, and collected until the last second. Pakita natin dito, no?
Makikita mo
That
talaga.
was an athletic catch.
It was parang unusual play. Talagang ano eh, out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, EJ sa pass-up just flew in the air. Parang talaga nagkatinginan lang sila ni Cyril Gonzalez. And EJ sa pass-up flew in the air, grabbed that ball, basket is goal.
Yeah, hindi na, we can't talk about it anymore na kumbaga palagi nating ini-stress how athletic the 2-3 wing position of the Mapua Cardinals is. Sabihin natin na very 15-man lineup lang sila ngayon, pero I will go to basketball war with this 15-man that Coach Randy Alcantara has. Dahil ito yung 15 na again, ulitin natin, walang tapon eh.
Yes, oo. Kahit sino ipasok mo, talagang merong may ibibigay sa
may mapipiga ka.
Yes, whether in offense or in defense. 68-58, ladies and gentlemen. NU will have the possession. 14 seconds in the shot clock. Let's see who will pop out. Parks has it. Parks launches that three. Air ball. And right now, sa pass-up will go back to the game, replacing Joe Bulapa.
Yeah, they need more ball handlers than anyone else. Ano? So si Coach J.R. Carlos, he's adjusting to it. Tinitignan niya kung sino yung pwede makatulong sa pagbaba ng bola.
And look at that, a trap. But Mapua wisely resolves that one. At ubusin na lang nila ang oras. But of course, ang ganda ng nilaro ng Mapua in this game as Mapua will finally barge into the win column with that victory, with this victory over NU Bulldogs. Meanwhile, yung NU, magtatay sila ng Mapua ngayon.
1-1.
Yes, because of this victory by the Mapua Cardinals. Final score, 68-58. And right now, papakinggan naman natin ang school hymn ng winning school na Mapua Cardinals.
Our best player of the game with 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, and 2 steals, Clint Escamis.
Mga kaliga, I'm here with our best player of the game from the Mapua Cardinals. That is Clint Escamis. Now, welcome back, Clint, and good afternoon sa'yo. And congratulations for being the player of the game. And looking at your stats, grabe, you're an all-around player. But how do you play quality minutes ba?
Siyempre, nagtitiwala lang ako sa mga teammates ko. Siyempre, kakabalik ko lang din. Nakikita ko naman yung effort nila sa practice. So, more of systematic yung laro namin ngayon. Lahat naka-contribute, whether it's offense and defense. It's an overall performance for us.
And for this game nga, kitang-kita yung chemistry ninyo na talagang nagkiklik sa isa't isa. So, apart from yung communication, ano ba sa tingin mo yung susi for this win?
Yun nga, yung communication din pati yung pagtiwala sa isa't isa kasi sinasabi nga namin na malakas kami on paper but syempre di gagana yun kung walang connection on the court and off the court syempre. So yun yung binibuild upon namin sa off-season na to, yung team chemistry namin, yun talagang key.
And it shows in this game. But lastly, may gusto ka bang batiin or i-shoutout?
Una-una, thank you kay Lord sa win na to and sa buong Mapua community. Thank you. Credit sa coaching staff, sa teammates ko. Sila yun nagbigay ng panalo sa amin ngayon. And sa girlfriend ko, yung andyan, si Jins, pati si Ava. Yung mom ko, kuya ko, Kuya Mark, Kuya Bill, yung dad ko, yung family ng girlfriend ko, yung titas ko sa Dumaguete, and mga titos ko sa Davao. Yun lang, and thank God for the win.
Thank you so much, Clint. And again, congratulations for this win. Now, that's all for our interview. Now, let's go back to the panel.
And thank you so much, Bianca. And of course, congratulations kay Clint and the rest of the Mapua Cardinals for a masterful 68-58 victory against the NU Bulldogs. So ladies and gentlemen, susunod na ang second match ng Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup, and that would be the St. Dominic Pikemen going up against the ADAMSON Falcons.